Hey there, this is Jessica from Peterson SEO. Thank you so much for speaking with me this afternoon and accepting your free video. So today I'm just going to go over a few tips that you can apply right away. That's really going to help with your online presence and getting more organic leads. Now, it is important to note that nearly 70% of your organic leads are going to come from this website here. So it is really important that your website be properly optimized so you can capture that traffic. Okay, so we are on your website. Love the logo. That is super cute. Love this click to call feature, making it super easy to be contacted. That's awesome. Now, I noticed that this appears to be a one-page website. You definitely need to have multiple pages. You need a separate page for each of your services. That way you can focus on the relevant buyer intent keywords for each service so that Google can help you to be found when your customers are searching for you. Now, websites are not based on appearance, but they're based on content. So content is going to be key. You need to have a lot of content, and it needs to be focused around these local buyer intent keywords. So these are great keywords, but these are national keywords. Um, so you need to have a location attached to this. So if you're in Atlanta, it might be Atlanta water damage restoration or water damage Atlanta or something like that. But you need to focus on those local buyer intent keywords. That way, the people that actually land on your website are more likely to be the ones that are going to convert into customers. Now, Google wants your homepage to have a minimum of about 1,500 words or more, depending on what your competitors are doing. So if your competitors have more content, you're going to need more content than they have. Um, you do have a good amount of content, which is really good. Um, but you just need to focus this content more around those local buyer intent keywords. And then you need a repetition of those keywords 2 to 3 times on a page so that the keywords can be indexed and that you can actually be found for your services. I also see that you have a huge service area. So you really want to consider adding a separate page for every single one of these areas that have any search volume for your services. That way you can actually be found organically in each of those communities for your services. Service area pages should be like mini home pages where they're a little summary of each of your services, but focused around their own keywords for that specific location. All pages throughout your website have to have their own original content. You cannot duplicate your content. And you also need to use different keywords on all your pages. If you use the same keyword on multiple pages, then you're at risk of keyword cannibalization. And when that happens, rather than being ranked for a keyword and being found, you're not going to be found organically. The other thing is this was very confusing to me. You have pricing here. I like the transparency, but then over here it says free plus gift, and all you have a whole list of services. So to me, it looks like you're giving away all of these services. Um, so you might want to do something different here. And a lot of these, like crawl space encapsulation, a lot of these have relevant keywords. So you definitely want to have pages for those so you can focus on the keywords and actually get customers for each of those services. Now, Google has robots called crawlers that index all of your pages. They're going to be looking for that original content and those keywords so that they can index you for them, rank you, and put you in front of your customers when they're searching for your services. Now, let's look at your top competitor for mold remediation in Atlanta. and we have Green Home Solutions. Now, they appear to be a franchise, which is okay, because you actually have an advantage over franchises. Franchisees cannot actually modify their websites, add content, or refocus their content on the keywords that they're trying to target, where you can. So you can always add more content, blog articles. There's a variety of things that you can do to focus on those keywords and drive that traffic to your website to convert them into customers. Um, these guys are focused on the local buyer intent keywords. Atlanta mold removal. They have a good amount of content. You might even have a little bit more content than they do. But you definitely want to make sure that you have more and that you work on your content keyword strategy. And then the next step is you have to have SEO. A website without search engine optimization is really, really hard to be found online. So if we look here, this is your metrics, and you can see you have a 0 rating out of 100 in Google's trust flow, which means Google doesn't trust your website. You don't have any pages that have been indexed. You don't have any backlinks or referring domains. You don't have any keywords, and so you're getting 0 people to your website. So this is something you're definitely going to need to work on. You're going to need a lot of backlinks and referring domains. Now, a referring domain is any website that will provide your website with a backlink to their website. The backlink is the physical link coming from another website to your website, and the intention here is to drive traffic. But it is like a popularity contest, and so not all backlinks are created equal. You want to make sure you're only going after the authoritative do follow type of links, because those ones will share the power of higher ranking sites and help you to rank your website. But Google also only gives you credit for 1 backlink per referring domain. So any extra backlinks from that referring domain would be considered spam. So you don't want to do that. If we look at your competitor, we don't care how their website is performing as a whole, because you're not competing against the entire franchise. You're only competing against the Atlanta area, and they have a rating of an 8, which is carried over from the power of their website because they don't have any local backlinks or referring domains. So you're going to need to beat their 0. But they have been indexed for 20 keywords, and this specific Atlanta location is getting over 300 people to their website. So by optimizing your website, as I have shown you, working on your keyword strategy and supporting those keywords with backlinks to help them rank, you'll be able to start capturing more traffic than they have here. And then the last piece of this puzzle is this Google Maps section. Now your goal should be to be in the top 3 of this section, because 30% of people search in the maps and don't search anywhere else. So if you're not listed in this top 3, you send all those leads to your competition. Now, in order to be in the top 3, there are several factors, but the most important is going to be your citations. And that's going to be the name of your business, and an address, phone number, and website, and listing those in a bunch of directories like Yelp and Yellow Pages. So you're going to need a lot more of those citations than your top competitors. And when you follow all of these tips I have provided you today, your website has the opportunity to be number 1 across Google in your service area for each of your services using those local buyer intent keywords and having those supported by your SEO backlinks. Thank you so much for watching this video. I hope that you found it really helpful and would really love to get your feedback on it. If you have any questions, go ahead and give me a call at the number on the screen and we can chat. Thank you so much for watching, and I look forward to hearing from you soon.